Hi, this is Kim, or Adverse Camper 42, continuing my playthrough of Black Myth Wukong on PlayStation 5, where we're doing fairly well, I think. What's this, about our 5th shot at this game now, I think? And I think we're 21 bosses in, so I don't think we're doing too badly. But anyway, hi Info, how are you doing today? Oh, you already want me to feed the kitties? Oh, Sherry's already waiting. Oh, we've got a bit of a Pavlovian response going to me turning on the game, haven't we, Cher? Let me just get some treats over. I'm very well, thank you, Info. I'm glad you are too. Let me just, because Sherry always involves me having to actually get up, because she won't come up to me, will ya? We have to go to you. She's a little princess. So there's some treats for Cher. Hopefully she remembers how to eat. Yep, she's found them. I can guarantee that one cat has been fed. Oh, sorry. Right, so when we played last time, we just unlocked this new area. This is the Kingdom of Sahili. Again, I don't know how to do the Chinese pronunciations. I do apologize if I've got that wrong. But we had just, I can't even remember which way we came from now, but we'd beaten the Tiger Vanguard, in inverted commas, and he'd told me to go on and help the Yellow Wind Sage. We think we might be in the past. I think we might have gone back in time to the point that the Great Wind Sage beat the Yellow Beetle. There is something on a hilltop over there. I'm not sure if that's where Tiger's wandered off to. Now we've beaten him. But let's go. Actually, let's just have a quick look around. Because this is all new. I can't remember where the feck I came from. Hey, there's a giant Buddha head over there, though. It might have been from through... Yeah, I think it was through there is where we beat Tiger. In fact, he's still stood over there now. Where we defeated him. Let's just have a quick recce. So there's a lot of half-buried statues. That one looks kind of dragon adjacent. Oh, I think there's a treasure chest up there. It was worth having a rummage then. Let's see. So unlocking this place was a bit of a chore last time. We had to do a full quest chain for the Yellow Robe Scholar. Then we had to beat the Yellow Robe Scholar in a fight and follow him through a gate. At which point we also... I'm wondering if that's the Yellow Wind Sage up on that mountain. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, then we followed the Yellow Robe Squire through here. There was a lengthy cutscene. And then we had to beat the Tiger boss. So I'm not sure what's going off. Shall we see if we can get up onto that bluff? I just have a feeling we're heading in the right direction. Let's try and remember how to sprint as well. There we go. He never looks like he's moving that fast when he's sprinting, but I assure you he is. I do like the effect of him running on sand, the fact that even his Noibo's kind of drawing a line. I'm kind of assuming that is the Noibo, to be honest. A little unclear on that, given, you know, it took me a while to figure out that we're not actually Sun Wukong. Okay, what we got? There's a way down into an arena over there. Sorry, just having a good recce for treasure chests. We got something. Yes, I did see online, our character, of course, is unnamed, as they often are in Souls-like games, but everything online seems to call him the Destined One. So that's what I've been going with when I've been posting these up on YouTube. I don't know if he ever actually gets a name. But, you know, for ease, we've been calling him Monkey. At least in the UK for a time, that's kind of how Sun Wukong was also often translated for us. I know in my version of Journey to the West that I own, he's called Monkey. Monkey, Sandy and Pigsy are noble associates of Tripitaka, as we call him in the UK, or Genjo Sanzo, as he is more commonly known, I think, in adaptations anyway. The Tang Priest in this version. Sorry, just don't want to miss out on any goodies. We'll go and talk to the obvious people to talk to in a minute. because I'm not sure once we beat the boss here if we'll be thrown out like we were when we fought, what's his name, Jinchi in the first chapter. Okay, I don't think there's much more. Oh, what's that? I'll have you. I really do like the meditation spots. They're always interesting. Plus you get the extra point for doing them, so well worth it. Right, I think we've had a good recce. Let's go and talk to those people on the bluff and see if they tell me where my next inevitable boss is. La la la. Let's see. Where are we going? He was over on this kind of lava rock. Oh, there's two of them actually. Or he's standing by a drum, maybe. Drum. Okay, so who are you, my friend?
虎先锋败了，想必你有几分神通。那妖怪身上不知有何法宝，与我相克，三昧神风都不能伤他分毫。要引那妖怪出来，需用雷鼓之法。我雷响大鼓，引出巨虫。若你愿前去，待时机一到，夺了他的法宝，我便能施法降服此妖。
Oh wow, it actually is a rhinoceros beetle. That's fucking awesome. Right.
雷鼓之法本是这天尽头的百姓为抵御太阳西沉入海的海沸之声而发明。海水沸腾，声音之大，可以震杀城中小儿。雷鼓之法解了此难，却又引来了妖怪。他有法宝护身，我无可奈何。你既有胆来，恳请助我一臂之力。那怪就在下方沙海之中，请务必助我降服此妖，救此地百姓。
Okay. Guess I got a beetle to fight. Do I just jump off this cliff or do I take the sane way down? Cliff, cliff, cliff! Okay, Fuban. Small or far away? What do we think? Oh, he's going underground. Shit, it's like something from Monhun. Where's he coming from? My god! Right, looks like we can attack his feet. My god, that's terrifying. Right. Okay, I think it's time to start using some magic, can we? We can't use the good stuff, but we can use this. we got bitten. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Should probably avoid being hit then. He sure is tanky, ain't he? Oh, we can freeze him, that's good. Just fucked it up last time. Okay, that did something. Like, made him angry, for example, and we're underground again. Where's he coming from? Over there. Well, this was horrifying last time. I'm terribly afraid right now. Oh my god, avoiding that. Is he underground again? My god. I wonder if I can hit him with, like, freeze or something. No, didn't work. I guess that's going to be a matter of dodging at precisely the right time. I don't like him. Right. Okay. Let's try this again. Is he already summoned, or do we need to re-summon him? I think we need to re-summon him. Let's go. Good day to you, Yellow Wind Sage. Such a long walk.
雷鼓之法，本是这天尽头的百姓为抵御太阳西沉入海
Oh no, he's already down
之
there.
生而发明。
Ah, come on then, Fuban. Okay, let's try and figure out how to dodge this big lunge, because it's horrifying. Okay, we did it. I think it was by sheer dumb luck, but you can dodge it. Oh fuck. Okay, you can face plant here as well. I thought you just did the kind of sweepy attacks. Burning as well. That's good to know. He's not having a little freak out. Oh fuck, I was trying to use white, but I don't think he's at power. Okay, don't like looking at that. I walked right into it. Fuck. Oh fuck, did you just stand on me? Motherfucker. Right. Okay, we don't actually hurt him when we hit him from behind, I don't think. That one comes right over the top. Okay, I think that's the start of that really irritating second phase he does. Well, we've got to dodge him better than we did last time. Here he comes. That's not the one where he jumps out. That's just him being a beetle. It's the one where he jumps that is the terrifying one. Here he comes. That one. Okay, I think he missed me. Where the fuck is he this time though? Over there. Am I supposed to be doing anything more, do we think, or just dodging him? Let's figure it out. Oh, cutscene. Okay. There's something shiny on his back, I think. Okay, I got a buddy. I've also got no healing items, but let's see what we can do about that. Oi! Can't see! Stuck under his legs! That's horrifying. Right, he's going for my little friend. Oh my god! Right! Gotcha! Trophy, Shifting Sands.
满城百姓感谢不尽。
Okay, we've got a vessel, the Wind Tamer. I abide by the Buddha's decree, here to subdue the Yellow Wind Guy. Okay, I wonder if, like my fire cloth, that's something I can use to beat the Yellow Wind King. And the sky-piercing horn, crafting material. I wonder if I can make myself a new stick or anything. Anyway, so that was Fuban. Let's read his story, should we? I think we should. I think we've earned reading a story. So he's a Yaogai king by the look of it. Fuban, there he is. Oh, we've got a character we can read about too by the look of it. But Fuban, armoured strong with horns that rise, burrowing brings endless human cries. A Buddha's head, yet ominous it seems, one side a saint, the other a fiend. The kingdom of flowing sands, abundant with gold, marked the sun's daily demise. The sun, truest of fires, plunged into the western sea, and the waters boiled and hissed at its touch. Each dusk, as the evening bell tolled, the king sent men to the ramparts, where they beat upon a great drum and sound clarion calls, thus neutralizing the noise of the sea, which would otherwise be sharp enough to ravage babies in their cradles. This drum, known as the Drum of the Setting Sun, was a gift from the Buddha and granted peace to the common folk. In gratitude, they filled the land with golden statues of those enlightened, and the place came to be known as Buddhist Land of Gold. Yet, as the years passed, people's reverence for the Buddha grew to overshadow their regard for their secular ruler. This did not sit well with the king of the flowing sands. The chancellor, sensing his displeasure, petitioned for an end to Buddhism. The king decreed that razing the temples, the banishment of the monks, and even the change of the kingdom's name. Not long after, at dusk, when the great drum was struck, a monstrous insect erupted from the earth beyond the border. With terrible might it ravaged the humble villagers, leaving untold dead in its wake. From then on, the sound of the drum unfailingly drew that Yaoguai from its den to wreak new ruin. The people declared this to be karmic retribution, the result of the king's impiety. The chastened king halted his suppression of the Buddhist faith and sent armies to slay the creature. Yet what hope had mortal men to prevail against a foe so mighty and dreadful? After a bitter struggle, they could only manage to frighten it back into its lair. Fortunately, there was an enlightened monk, yellow of hair and garb, passing through the land. This righteous soul could not bear witness to woe and injustice, and aided the armies in slaying the wicked insect. In gratitude, the king honoured him with the title of royal sage, and the monk resided in his kingdom for several years. In time, the royal sage took his leave and resumed his wanderings. Word came that a bodhisattva, well pleased by this worthy deed, had taken him in as a disciple. He founded his temple in the Yellow Wind Ridge. See how the world favours virtue, the king often remarked. And our characters, we have Bodhisattva Lingzi. From emptiness desires arrive, bringing strife. From compassion lust grows, vast as life. Past joys turn to future regrets. Cleanse the heart, let go as the wind sets. The reason behind Bodhisattva Lingzi's beheading were widely debated. Tiger Vanguard put it this way: how could we, mere followers, dare to discuss the master's affairs? However, I once heard my father mention that our master despised that bodhisattva of some sort, their so-called master-disciple bond. To me, it was more about merely seeking protection. Being a Yaogai, you gotta be pragmatic. Immortals and Buddhas don't show mercy. It's all about mutual benefit. The King of Flowing Sands seems to know more detail. Years ago, when the masters helped my humble kicked and avert disasters, I caught a glimpse of that big beetle. It had a Buddha head on its back, identical to the one master beheaded. Alas, everyone in my kingdom turned into rats later. Master said it was a calamity he brought upon us and left with his followers. I know he didn't want to leave. He always wanted Yaogai to live dignified lives. The second prince was terse. Master? Not bad. The Bodhisattva? He deserved it. Matiamba, passing through, sighed and said, "An oil-stealing rat climbs high if only someone sets up a ladder." The Yellow-Wind Sage had only one comment about the matter. "Those who bring disaster upon others will have disaster brought upon themselves, if not by me, then by someone else." So what else we got? So that's my thing I picked up. So the Fireproof Hunter, the Wind Tamer. I'm going to equip it, just because I'm pretty sure the Yellow-Wind Sage is a boss coming up. And I don't know if there's any fire bosses. We can always switch back to the other one if so. So that was the meditation spot I found. And that's everything. So, let's head back. I thought there was someone sitting there then, but it's just the back of a statue. I guess, the Yao guy from over here is completely gone now. I've forgotten his name already. Yellow-robed squire seems to have left. The only problem is I think there's a couple of gribblies between me and the checkpoint, so we might just have to quickly smack them in the face. But then we will continue our quest. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, I did that a bit artlessly. There we are. Wonder if I can sneak past the other one. There's a couple of stone guy around here. There is a monster over there that we haven't beaten yet. Boss. One of the secret ones we unlocked earlier, but I am going to save them for a little while. I'm trying to kind of save the ones that I've been told are tricky to last, just so we get more levels. So I am going to try and find the Tiger's Accolade. Tiger's Acolyte, who I believe is our next boss. But let's first see what I just got from Fuban. Cold Iron Leaves. That's got good defense on a cool hat. Let's have a quick look. Bronze Brocade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? Have a quick look. So my armor's still best. Also got the Insect Spike Braces. Okay, curious. And those ones are a bit better too. I'll save the hat for now then. Just because I think I'll get proportionately more armor if I do the other two, because I've only got 2 iron leaves. Yeah, so we're best off doing, as cool as that hat looks, the arms and legs first. Shame it's not an insect spiked armor by the look of it. Nah, no insecty armor. That's a shame. But that's at least given me ever so slightly more. So let's rest and travel. So we rest. And then we travel. So, I think we want to go back to... I'm trying to remember. There was a place after the Crouching Tiger Temple that we went to, and I cannot remember where it is. So I will just go from the temple entrance again. It wasn't much further. And fight our way back up that cliff, just because I can't remember the name of the checkpoint after it. But I think that's the route we need to go to find Tiger Accolade, our next anthropomorphic tiger boss. I keep saying Accolade, don't I? Acolyte is the word I'm looking for. But I believe he drops an item that we can use to find another secret boss. I don't know, as I said, I've just been trying to read up between these sessions, just because there are so many bosses I can miss in this game. Normally I'd just say, we'll see what we find, but I don't want to miss anything. This game's cool. I want to fight everything I can. Sometimes it's therapeutic whacking things with a big stick. We've also got in there to have a look at, but I'm not sure. Fuck it. What's in the pit? Whoa. I'm concerned I just jumped into something I can't easily get out of. Fuck, what's in here? Oh, it's one of the wandering corpse guys, I think. Must you always jump into things, Kim? Yeah, I saw you too late, didn't I? That's on me. Where are you? another one over there too. Oh yeah, keep walking into him, Kim. Smart. We just beat the giant past beetle. What we got? Oh, is it a pill? We got a Jade Lotus. That one's health. Nice! Wish I'd found that before the beetle. What else we got down here? Got a nice statue. I think I can see a blue light over there, which means it'll be a soul. Oh, Jesus. What the hell are these things? Okay, I panicked a bit. Oh, fuck, did he kill me? I can't even see what's attacking me. Where's the little guys? That was brief. Okay, fuckers, this is the game you want to play? Let's see what we got. We also have that gate I think we can open in the other arena too. The arena where I beat King and Second Son. Or just Second Son because King got away. Okay, there was one behind some pots over here. There he is. Hi! There's another one a bit further back. There he is. I'll learn you. Actually, do I have any skill points I can spend? Forgot to check that. Oh, 3. Blimey. Yeah, we should do those. What we got? I might actually go for either Cloud Step or the other one. Increases movement speed. Each talent level increases the maximum health of the decoy. It makes a decoy? Never even noticed that. Critical hit chance of Unveiling Strike with stacks when Cloud Step. Actually, they're pretty good too. I love Cloud Step. But the one I wanted to do was put some point into Flaming Guy because I use him a lot too. So what we got? Damage from the next attack after a perfect dodge. Each talent magically increases defense. Talent strengthens both the Destined One and his transformation. That sounds good too. Let's put a point into that one. And I should keep up doing these ones too. So let's get a bit of crit too. Okay, where are these fuckers? I'm about to burn the shit out of you, my men. Oh, hi! What the fuck is going on? We're about to die! Oh, it's like death by 1,000 cuts! I'm stuck in a corner, I can't actually dodge. Fuck me! I hate this so bad! Okay, I think I got the good one. Is there any more? Oh, yep, still one. Fuck! Oh, you fuckers! That was terrible! Okay, what the hell are they? Okay, they're called Civet Sergeants. They're supposed to be like civet guy, I guess. I can safely say I hate them more than anything I've hated in this game so far. And I really hope there's a checkpoint on the other side of them so we never have to see them again. Where the fuck have we even come out? I have no idea where I flippin' am. Kind of under the temple. Okay. Sure, why not?
前慢走，前慢走，再走怕你也无头。蹦起，蹦起。嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿。哎呀，好灵，好灵啊！亏得我一直存着，算是找着正主了。
You just do a pluck of many spells. Blowing strands into the air creates duplicates to assist in combat. That sounds amazing. Okay, we've got a final spell.
无事有莫强求，方便法门归结仇。旁人以为稀罕我，做到旁门不入了。又是你啊！这的妖怪被你赶跑了。为寻着掉手偷来的丹炉，差点把命送了。
Okay, he's the wolf guy that we beat the frog for earlier, I think.
道祖慈悲，好汉福寿无量。
Okay, he's called Zoo Dog.
救命之恩无以为报，这个便送与好汉吧。
Oh, he's kind of lovable. I like everybody who gives me free stuff. Okay, let's see about making medicines then. Oh, so I can make Jade Lotus pills. Yes, definitely, absolutely. Okay, what else can we make? They all cost mine cores. That's a nonary pill. One's do defense. Oh my god, these are all amazing! Okay, let's just do one each of the good ones first.
内炼成丹，外炼成法。好汉若有丹药之需，可随时来我这里。
Zoo Dog, we're gonna have a beautiful relationship. Maximum health up? Yes, yes. What else have I got?
阴阳生五行，五行运一性，一性并以造化，一行立以乾坤。妙哉妙哉，世间真奇不过如此。
I love his enthusiasm. There's the stamina one. That's nonary pill.
察天地动静之机，探日月盈虚之妙，丹可成品。天地万物皆楼顶，唯有上品得我心。 内敛承担，外敛惩罚。好汉若有丹药之需，可随时来我这里。
How many more I can make? Cost 3. Can't do any more. We can do another defense pill, though. That might be nice. What's that? Stamina recovery rate, though. I like all of them. Protection from the 4 banes. Let's have a bit more stamina recovery then. Why not? Please someone periodically remind me that this guy exists. Come to think of it, we should probably check if we've got anything for the monkey that gives me more gourds at some point as well. At some point I probably should Google if there's anything. Any more increases for that flipping gourd, actually. I'm just having a quick skim for it now. A quick look. Okay, Windrest Bridge, I can get another vine. And the Windseal Gate. Okay, I'll just remember those place names. Two vines. Windrest Bridge, Windseal Gate. Okay, they will give me more gourd charges. Neither of those names kind of sound familiar. I'll bear that in mind. Remake Celestial Medicines. Hold to remake. Oh, I see, I can get my mind cores back if I want to. That's a handy feature. Ooh, stuff I can sell. Okay. I'll get the gold from them then. There's no reason not to. What does he have in his store then? What you got, Zoodog? A longevity decoction. Formula. Upon use, it considerably increases your maximum health. Okay. That's the kind of thing that'll be handy in very certain boss battles, I'm sure. Maybe I should have grabbed this before I ran over there, because I realised as I was doing it I was probably hurling myself at a boss. I don't think this is where I want to be. I think I've come entirely the wrong way for what I was initially planning to do. But I got a new spirit and some more health for doing so, so there's that, I guess. Okay, we're in the cellar of the Crouching Tiger Temple. So there's more places we can go from here. But I kind of wanted to go... We kind of headed down it a bit, but the area behind the temple was where I was actually heading for before I got horribly distracted. Please don't let me keep getting distracted. I will eventually find bosses otherwise. But I am looking for this Tiger Acolyte boss, just because he will drop an item called the Old Rattle Drum, which I need to summon a secret boss. So that is why I'm finding him. I hear the secret boss it summons is really hard. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it? There have been a few bosses that I were told were easy so far, like the Stone Vanguard, that I actually found pretty tricky, and some like the Tiger Vanguard that I were told were really hard, and he didn't seem to give us as much trouble. So, you know, it's all relative, innit? But most of the bosses that remain in this area, I've been told, are difficult ones. So I'm just being ever so slightly wary. Yeah, monkey, let's not do that. So at the top of this area, there was a checkpoint. I think there was some rat men. Yeah, there's one with a bow over there too. Let's try and get this guy to follow us. Yeah. So we stay out of the bow range. I'll be persistent on with this spear, but there we are. So there's the bow guy. Yeah, thought he was gonna. Right. Hey, they throw bombs too. I can't remember if we knew that or not. Is that a guy? I think that's just one of the like Walking Dead-ish ones. I'm not so bothered about health because I know there's a checkpoint coming up. I am pretty sure we tagged, I just don't remember its name. Here it is. Let's see where we actually are in case I need to back travel. Oh, this is Windrest Bridge. Okay, so my extra gourd charge is somewhere in the vicinity of this bridge. I don't know where, but we'll keep an eye out for it. There's a guy standing on the bridge over there too. I can't get up to that tree. So the Lujoa vine was kind of like a trailing vine. Last time we picked one up, it was quite obvious. It was like gold and hanging from a tree. So let's continue across the bridge and see if it becomes obvious. Oh god, it's one of those. He's got two spitty things with him. What a waste of a pip. Okay, let's try and get these two on the bridge. I can hear another one somewhere. There he is up there. Come on. I think I got him. Yeah. Annoying wanker. Oh fuck, another one. How many of you guys are there? Okay. Oh, there's something attacking me. Hello. Bellflower? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hi! One of those. Okay, what's yelling? Hello! Whoa, you're new. Oh, every bloody time. Not what I was trying to do, but it seemed to work. Okay, not seen one of those things before. I can hear someone crying somewhere. It just might be weird ambient noise. I didn't realise it was a shield one when I started that. Whoops. Oh fuck, there's something else around. Just one of those. Now I'd like that thing. Right. It's this oddly empty, ruined village. Okay, that's the bridge we came across. Let's have another quick look to see where that bellflower was that I just googled. Just very quickly trying to find that same walkthrough on IGN. Okay, so it said Windwest Bridge, after clearing out the small village. It's to the right of the exit. Okay, it sounds like it's on the other side of the village at least. Whoa, 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 rude. Oh god, another one of those. Fuck it, I'm going fire. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck it. Completely missed him, I think. Ascension powder, okay. That's what that one does. Have to remember to look it up later. Some kind of medicine. I do not like the fast ones in red. I can still hear something. Oh shit, what we got here? Oh, fuck you. Where's your friend? Fuck, there he is. There's another one as well. It might be one of the electric ones. Yeah, it is. Take that. Right. All that for some tiny pieces of gold. She sighs. Right. I don't think there was another way through here. That corner was underwhelming. There's something there. Deal with that situation. It's one of the big spikies. That looks like the end of the village. Let's make sure we found everything. I am also wary about tempting fate too much. Can't see anything around here. Have we already cleared out this bit? Must have done. We've come round in a bit of a circle. Fuck! Haven't been here though. Right. Ah. Phew. Treasure. Where the hell's the heavy breather? Ah! Oh fuck! That wasn't smart. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, fuck this. No, don't want to die here. Gotcha. Haven't I suffered enough, game? Thought I saw a health bar just pop up there for a second. Okay, this has got to be the exit to the village. So it said my vine, I think I can see it. It's just over there. To the right. Oh my god! Oh, this looks terrible. Why would you do this game? Fucking hell, how am I not hitting them? Oh, fuck. Stuck! Don't get stuck, Kim. Bad time to get stuck. Oh, I hate these enemies so much! I think I got the big one. His soul's just in an incredibly irritating place there. Oh, come on! Oh, thank goodness. Right, let's see if we can grab that soul. He died in a phenomenally irritating place there. Presumably, now we've got his soul, he ain't going to respawn, at least. The Rat Imperial Guard. Hiya, Daily, how's it going? Oh god, we're not out of here yet. How is this level not over yet? Right. Oh good, I'm glad you're well. I'm just so wary about there being more enemies. Well, at least we got all our health back, but we're a bit short on the old mana. Nah. But I'm a greedy fucker and I'm gonna keep exploring. Right. Nice try, my friend. Something over there, at least 2 or 3 somethings, I think. Let's try and get behind this one first. Or 4 somethings. Or 5 somethings. We got them at least. What the hell were they looking at? They're just kind of bowing to this random door that doesn't seem to open. Creepy. Oh, there's another one. There's one in a doorway there. You know, I treat those ginseng flowers with the same fear I treat mimics in Dark Souls now. I just expect them to jump up into those kind of aged ginseng monsters. Ginseng? Actually, not sure how you say it, but hey. Okay, I think that was everyone in this underwhelming hallway. Is that the through route I just came down? He's targeting something through the wall, so I know something's coming. So let's open the door. And there is my charge for the gourd. Next time we can go back to the place where I can brew stuff. Informative, I know. Oh, gribbly time. Hi. Yeah, that was greedy. I think I might be poisoned as well. Hey! Right, let's just anti-miasma myself. if I can. Oh, come on, where's the anti-miasma? There we go. Wow, it's suddenly got a lot darker, hasn't it? Right. Something glowy up there. I think it might just be a soul. Let's grab it. The game would be kind, I would like a checkpoint now. Because it's been ages since... Aha! The game is kind. Let's grab that. Okay. We rest. We finally get our mana back. And we... Can I upgrade the thing myself? No, I think we need to go back to the monkey guy. So let's travel. He's in Blackwind Mountain. He is the Marsh of the White Mist. Let's go get another charge for my flask. I think that's what that stuff does anyway. Okay, another charge. I can't remember exactly how I get to him. I don't think he was far down this path. That one, I think. More good! There we go.
下回试试一气猛喝几口。
Did it say it took... He needed 2 to do the next level, I think. So it's not 1 per like it is in Dark Souls. Yeah, he needs 2 vines next time. Okay. So we know there's 1 more vine on this level where I am. Sorry, I'm doing this again. I'm trying to remember what the other item is then. So we also need to find... Upgrade. The Awakening Wine Worm. Okay. There is one I can get to in chapter 2 as well, but I'll have to figure it out later. Right, anyway. That's something for me to figure out a bit later on, I think. How to get the Awakening Wine Worm in chapter 2. It looks like there might be 1 per chapter. And I would like my god to heal me for more. That would be useful. Anyway, Yellowwind Ridge. I want to go. I didn't look up the name of the place again. It's not Rockclash. Windrest Hamlet, maybe? That feels like where I am now. Let's go. See what more we have around here. Haven't seen a boss for a minute, so I feel there must be one very close. The game doesn't normally let me go that long without a boss fight. Here we are in Windrest Hamlet. Well, there is an annoying amount of enemies standing on a bridge. Yeah, I know you can see me. Come on. The horse noise is somewhat odd. Okay, that didn't last very long. Oh, come on! I hate the shield bastards. Oh my god. If you were smarter than me, you could probably get past them. I am not smart. Right, got him down at least. I'm heading closer to that whirlwind over there. Oh, target the right one, come on. That's the one. Not that one up there, which is what I think we were targeting. Oh, I heard something coming. There he is. It's one of those little guys. Strange looking place. I don't like how it's just gone quiet as well, because that's how the game normally says boss fight. What have we got over here? Ah, the Tiger's Acolyte. We found him at last. Oi! Alright, alright. Yeah, I got greedy. Yep. I know I'm greedy, Oh, fuck. Thought I'd healed. Hadn't healed. Right. He doesn't look that bad, to be fair. I just need to be far, far less greedy than I technically am. But at least we finally found him. This will give me my rattle drum item, and then I get to try and figure out what the hell I do with that. I'm sure I saved it somewhere. She says, looking through her 8 billion tabs. Yes, I did. I wonder if we can just run past him and save some charges. Let's try it. Oh, we should try my new spell as well, the one that makes duplicates. We haven't really given that a try yet. I mean, I'm curious to see how it works, so why not try it on a boss? That's always a sensible time to try a spell. Whew. Okay. Ready. I think he stunned me out of it. Ah. Okay, maybe not. Okay, Operation Use the Spell did not work. We'll try again next time. Maybe leave the spell, Kim. Try the spell some other time against a smaller foe, so you can see how it works. Don't try it on a boss, Kim. Kim was not listening. Kim was going to use the spell. Right, let's go. I mean, it's so intrinsically Sun Wukong, the duplication, like a Shadow Clone no Jutsu sort of spell. Yeah, I know references. Right, let's go. Mr. Tiger, I'd like to use my spell on you, please. Okay, that's kind of fun. Okay, that spell is insanely OP, but I enjoyed it very much. Yeah, it was a good time to test the spell. I mean, I love the fact that he keeps arguing, even though he's on fire. Something coming up on me? Oh, it's because I'm still in the form. Let's dispel that. Come on. And we got his soul. Okay, old rattle drum, what do we do with you? So I believe I've got to use this drum in 3 different places, and it unlocks a boss for me. Apparently the first place to use it is near where he is. Let's try and figure it out. I think I left everything alive, we just gotta be a tad careful. Oh fuck! Don't fall off the bridge, Kim. Ah, I can't see where I'm going. No! Can I just use the thing to get rid of him? Yes. Okay, let's figure out where I'm meant to be. Let's get my mana back. Use the old rattle drum. Okay, head back to the shrine, head in the opposite direction back towards the hamlet. Once you get to the hamlet, go through the main doors, take the first left. You'll see a cluster of enemies kneeling around some double doors. Ah! I know where that is. I thought it looked weird. So, we've got to take our rattle drum, and presumably if we've done this one, we'll know exactly how it works. So it's over here.
小猴子，我在这里。拨浪鼓摇一摇。你见过爹爹了？爹爹哪里去了？好可怕！
Oh, nice of summon all those enemies for me. Thank you, strange disembodied child. Okay, let's figure out where we've got to go and use my little rattle drum next. So if I head back to that checkpoint... As I say, I'm pretty sure it's 3 places we have to use the rattle drum. Okay, so we're safe now. Let's just have a look. Okay, what was my first one? Inside Windrest Hamlet, right, that's the one we just did. So you must defeat the Stone Acolyte, we're way above that, using the Valley of Despair. Travel to the shrine where you fought the Rat King and Second Prince, and open the large doors near the shrine. Okay, we haven't done that yet, so let's head back to the Valley of Despair. Clink. You know, I should have really seen what was on the other side of the Tiger's Acolytes arena as well. But anyway, we'll have to remember to go back and check that out. Or should I do it now? I've only just got here, but it's the kind of thing I might forget to do. So let's just go. It's not the cellar. Oh, flip, I can't remember which one it is. Windrest Hamlet. Let's go and see what was on the other side of his arena before we do anything else. Okay, Guy, I know you won't chase me very far, so we're going to run past you again. Farewell! Okay, I just want to see what's over here. Now we've got Acolyte out the way. What was the Acolyte guarding? Precious, precious mushrooms. Fuck! What was that? Oh, it's one of the bat creatures. Hello! Right. What else was he targeting? One of those things. Ah. I gotcha. Right. Oh, little chest. With a curio in it. Alright, alright. Nice. And a cliff. Is that it? You know, I'm slightly disappointed. But I'm not stupid enough to hurl myself off a cliff. So let's head back. Oh, is there more places to go? Oh, alright. That wasn't all there was. What the hell was that? Oh, fuck. Okay, what was the point in that then? Oh, more steps. Where the hell am I? The Kim story. Oh, am I in the Vanguard's arena? Ah, curious. Got to remember to come back and fight that thing. Do I do it while I'm here? I'm slightly injured, and if I die, it's going to send me all the way back. I was kind of on a mission. Maybe, do I continue my mission first, or do I fight that thing? Okay, I'll leave it to the vote. Do I fight the rock monster that I've been avoiding in that arena now, guys? Or do I continue my quest to use the old rattle drum in its last 2 locations? What do you want to see? It's we unlock this secret boss or the secret boss for the rattle drum. Which one do you want me to do first? Info says continue. You want to see me get the rattle drum then? Okay. Let's take the rattle drum for a walk back to the Valley of Despair then. So, this is the big gate that we saw right near the start of the area that I now have the Stone and Tiger Vanguard's items so we can open it. I don't know why I haven't bothered to open this gate yet, because we walked past it a lot, but... yeah, here we are. So apparently there's a staircase beyond it, and I need to head down and to the right to find my next rattle drum. I presume the disembodied child will tell me when I'm there again. Okay, so down and to the right. There's something on the left, though. No, Kim, no, behave. Oh, but it's left. Wait, is that right? No, that's left. I know the difference. No, Kim, behave. We're on a mission. You can go and look at that later. The thing said right. It said there was a wooden building. I'm guessing it's that thing. Is that another... There's another wanker with a shield, isn't there? Come on, let's get you out of the way. Oh, fucker! Not off the cliff! Well, at least that's the shield gone. Oh, fuck off. Right, that's a wooden shack, I'd say. Oh, it's the nippy civet guys again. No, not off the cliff! A Kim story. Okay. So I'd say this is a wooden structure on the right. But I want these little guys out of the way, because they'll be a pain otherwise. Here we go!
小猴子，我在这里。拨浪鼓，摇一摇。爹爹说，风沙散了，病就能好。哎，那你就是外乡人，别皱着眉头，这里可好玩了。有躲在石头里的老爷爷，有在村子里偷酒喝的猪，还有在井里的……不告诉你，你。
There's always a ginseng monster. Right. More ginseng. Okay, so that's 2 uses of the rattle drum. There's 1 more to go. I just need to... unabashedly, you may be able to tell I'm using an IGM walkthrough to know where we've actually got to go. Oh, I stand corrected. A rock, paper, shotgun walkthrough for this one. So the other one's back in Sandgate Village, which is the place where we fought the Earth Wolf, I think, right at the start of the level. So at least we know we've opened up the shortcut in Earthwolf's Arena. Hopefully that'll help us out. So let us just head back to the top of the stairs here. We won't continue through this area for now. We will go and have a look at our optional bosses. So, I always forget you can sprint, because the sprinting animation doesn't actually look that different to his normal walking animation. There we are, we'll sprint. We'll show willing. Back up to the shrine that's on this hill somewhere. There it is. And to Sandgate Village. Okay, it looks like we're going to near where Buff Horse Guy was tied up, so I do know where that was. That was in Earthwolf's Arena, I believe. So let's go back to the village entrance. And it looks like a lot like the area where Fuban was. We're about to be taken to like a secret boss area again, where we'll see our next potentially awful secret boss. But if we can't beat him, we try another boss and come back. It's the Elden Ring effect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I could fall off a cliff. Yeah, that works too. How the hell do I get out of this pit now? There we go. Okay, so I think there were a couple of enemies, but Earthwolf's arena, that gate behind this guy, is the shortcut I opened after I beat the boss. There we go. So, where was Horse Guy? He was over there. Well, looks like he's got himself free at least. And I think it's the area I commented, yeah. Last time we were here I said this is awfully empty. It looks like there's a reason for it.
诶，好厉害！你怎么知道我在这里？这个地方只有我和爹爹知道，嘿嘿。偷偷告诉你，有个帮我治病的好朋友就住在下面。唉，好久没来，也不知他自个儿的伤养好了没有。你也一起下来玩呀？
Yeah, following ghost children into wells has always ended really, really well in horror films. But in we go! Self-preservation be damned. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I think he's doable. If I'm just not greedy as fuck. And as we all know, I'm always greedy as fuck. Okay, let's give him another go. So it looks like this is the Tiger's Vanguard's elder brother from his story. I'm so glad we've been reading the journal entries. I'm kind of following as we go along now. Where's it starting me? Oh, on the edge of his arena. Well, that's nice. At least it's not making me go all the way out. I am going to try and be greedy and use my spell again. Well, let's give it a go. No, okay, that's not the time to use that spell. I didn't mean to do that either. Oh fuck. That was greed. Oh, I was dodging pretty well there as well. Yeah, he's not fucking easy, is he? What the hell's he doing now? There's a wind up on those attacks I'm not overly fond of. Ah, but I like him, he's fun. I might try stunning him and then using that time to summon my shadow clones. Maybe the second time we get stun, though shadow clone takes a ton of mana. Let's give it a go. Did it work? Not sure if it worked. Okay, maybe I did something wrong there. Wow, I cannot tell what's going on. I think he keeps knocking me out of it. Oh god, I hate that ability! Oh fuck! Got greedy! Gotcha! Okay, that was the secret boss, Mad Tiger. And that's his soul. So yeah, scary as fuck. Scary as fuck. Is he hiding anything else down here? No, I think we're pretty good. What's that? Oh, no, treasure chest. I stand corrected. What you hiding, Mad Tiger? Oh, a new guard. Okay. I haven't bothered using any gourd but my standard one yet, but I'll take it into consideration. Anyway. We've rested at his shrine, and we will travel out. So, while I'm thinking about it, we did what you wanted, info. We have done the Mad Tiger. Let us head back to Rock Clash platform and try the optional boss there while I am thinking about him. And before we do, I'm going to read you some stories, just because it's been a little while since we had our last story time, and we've definitely found a few more enemy types since then. So, first of all, my self-advancement. That thing I forget to do every single time. So, got a couple of new souls to look at. There's Wolf Assassin, Rat Archer, Rat Governor. Who was Guang Mu? Oh, he was the snake guy. The Earth Wolf, the Tiger's Acolyte. Where's Mad Tiger? Moderately increases attack, but massively reduces your maximum health. Yeah, I don't like the sound of you. To be honest, Mad Tiger, you're not my favourite sounding one. I think we'll stick with just nutting people as the Wandering White, to be honest. Oh yeah, my items as well. What was my... While perfect dodging, you recover a small amount of stamina. It's not bad, but not worth equipping, I don't think. Self-advancement. Oh, that's just showing me Pluck of Many. It seems to be a very finicky spell. You get knocked out of it very easily. And I got a new gourd as well. What was my new gourd? The Plagueborn. Health recovery is halved, but attack is increased for a short duration. Very Mad Tiger, but no. I'd rather be healed by my healing item. Thank you, and good night. That's the rattle drum. Cool. Okay, are you all sitting comfortably? Then I will begin. So let's start with the Lesser Yao Guai. The Rat Imperial Guard. Yin prevails, Yang's essence fades. Adorned in finery, blades parade. Once malice stirs within the heart, words become weapons tearing apart. Since the Yellow-Winged King had sequestered himself within the valley, his hoarded treasures were left to the care of his trusted minions. One day, when a purple gold incensory vanished from the half-emptied storeroom, the rumour of theft, once a mere murder, built into a raucous clamour until the rat guy who guarded the storeroom was finally accused of pilfering from his own charge. The tale reached the ears of the Rat Imperial Guards. Clad in crimson, they were the secret Imperial enforcers. They went to interrogate the Rat Guard, hoping for a fair share of spoils, but the humiliated guard was found lifeless, his neck wedged in a noose dangling in a cell. With his death, the gossip monkers painted the Imperial Guards as vilifiers of the innocents, coercing false confessions. With no means to defend themselves, the Imperial Guards launched a thorough inquiry, desperate to clear their names. Fortune stuck when they unearthed the incensory within the nest of the Rat Guard's apprentice. The crowd's scorn shifted, branding the young apprentice a betrayer and avaricious soul. Yet, in the face of the Imperial Guard's iron grip, the apprentice unfurled a new thread of the story. The incensory had been pilfered by the civet sergeant as a tribute to the Tiger Vanguard. It was the apprentice who, learning of his master's unjust fate, dared to retrieve it in secret. Verified by the Imperial Guards, the tale swayed the public sentiment once more, from jeers to praise. But whispers are like a fickle breeze. Soon it was murmured that the thieving chief acted not out of greed, but out of a son's duty to rescue his mother from the bowels of the Tiger Temple. The crowd murmured anew, their judgment shifting as the sands. Alas, what is a grain of truth in a desert of tales? Actions taken in the cloak of shadows are often proclaimed in light as something else entirely. Perhaps it is the angle from which we plead our cause that casts a different truth. And when the truth finds the light, it is often because some prefer an audience blind to the rest of the story. And so next we have the Weasel Captain. Wise in the guy's wayward hearts, yet shuns the lonely monkish arts. On the yellow ridge of desolation ends a tale by separation. Ever since the strange winds stirred against the yellow-wind ridge, life has grown harsh for the lesser guy. Tiger Vanguard and the King of Flowing Sands fought for dominance, troubling the Weaselkin caught between the two powers. One day, the Weasel Captain sat by the sandfield, brooding over years of humiliation. Thoughts of death took hold of him, and he found a withered tree. He hung his belt, stepped on a pile of stones, and slipped his head through the noose. Regret came as he kicked away the stones. In agony and dizziness he struggled, but freedom eluded him. Just then someone held his feet, and a gleaming sickle sliced through the air, cutting the noose. The Weasel Captain collapsed, gasping for air, and saw a gaunt crone with a medicine basket. "If you loathe to die, live well," she said, and left, unbothered by his nature. Transforming into a weasel, the Weasel Captain followed her home, a dwelling with crumbling walls and empty barn. She lived alone after the death of her husband and son, foraging for herbs to trade in order to survive. The captain, moved by their shared misfortune, decided to stay and help. Disguised as an old man fleeing famine, he claimed to be alone and found shelter with the crone. By day he hunted in the Yellowwind Ridge. By night he enlisted stone sprites to mend the house. Together they thrived, much to the villagers' envy. One day 2 villagers trailed the captain, curious about his hunting prowess. Little did they know, as they watched him, that he would suddenly transform back into his original form, a clothed weasel guy with gleaming curved blade at his waist. Feeling threatened by a non-human, the villagers spread their tale, and a Taoist was summoned to slay the weasel captain. Not long after the weasel guy was killed, the crone passed away. The villagers, deeming the house cursed, divided their hides and herbs before setting the place ablaze. The civet sergeant, neglecting work, indulging in ease, in quiet comfort, seeking to please. When children misbehave and play, they turn fierce like wolves in disarray. Once there was a rich landlord who had built many homes. Amongst them there was a court where no one lived. It had a clear pond, an old elm, and a swing. The village children longed to play there. The landlord, however, ordered his servants to guard the court and allow no one near. As days passed, the children grew bolder. They began throwing pebbles to draw the guard away, hoping to sneak in. The day soon came when one of the servants was struck in the eye by a pebble they threw. Enraged, the landlord decided to dismiss the guardians of the court and simply lock the gate, posting a notice that read, "Beware the civet guy within, enter at your own risk." The young ones dismissed the warnings as nothing but an empty threat. They scaled the walls, gathered the elm seeds, played on the swing, and caught fish in the clear waters of the pond. Their laughter echoed through the court. All of a sudden, tiles from the roof came hurtling down, landing near the children. Startled, they cried out loud and drew their parents to the court. The adults arrived, shouting for the owner of the place and demanding recompense for the peril that had befallen their children. After much shouting, a sharp voice rang from the rear roof. "Begone, mortals, lest you seek your doom." At these words, 2 blades whirled out from nowhere, spinning in a deadly dance, and left wounds upon many. In terror, the crowd turned and fled. A bit like sickle weasels, aren't they? Anyway, our last 2 are both the Yaogai chiefs. First of all, Tiger's Acolyte. Where has the swordsman gone with tears in his eyes? The wild wind sweeps the northern sands, a lone shadow 'neath the barren skies. Grass visits the empty village huts, dust grease the host, now Guy, his heart buried in a tomb, his love but dust and sighs. There was once a swordsman, wild and free, who roamed the lands far and wide. For the love of a woman he forsook his wandering ways, married and had a child. But their happiness proved fleeting. From the mountain beyond the city walls there arose a wind, fierce and full of malice. It whipped the city dust into a frenzy, and the city was choked with it day after day. Soon his wife succumbed to a wasting sickness, and the child too became ill. The man was devastated. He spent all his silver in a vain attempt to heal his child. Then he heard of a bodhisattva on New Mount Sumeru who could cure the wind sickness. With haste he gathered what he still had and set forth with his child. When he reached New Mount Sumeru, the disciples told him that the bodhisattva had departed for Yellowwind Ridge long ago and had not returned. The man had no choice but to take his child and set out once more. When they arrived at the ridge, they learnt that this place was right next to the fierce wind. The child's frail condition worsened with each passing hour. They took shelter in the ridge of Windrest, where the child rested and the man went to find the bodhisattva. One day, while passing a dry well outside the village, the man heard a tiger's roar. He climbed down into the well and found a hidden cave, where a great tiger lay, wounded and weak, deep in meditation. The tiger told the man he was a deity in the mountain, revered by village priests. In the valley they had raised a temple in his honor. He said he'd been ambushed by the Yaogai that stirred up the fierce wind and took over his temple. That's why he was in a pitiful state. The man was doubtful, but he asked around the village and found that the tale was true in every detail, from the reverence of the priests to the temple in the valley. He hastened back to the well, his ailing child in his arms, to beg the tiger for healing. The tiger brought out strangely shaped gourd filled with water and gave it to the child. Wonder of wonders, after drinking from the gourd, the child was able to run and play as he had before the sickness had struck. The tiger told the man that the wind had harnessed his essence. With the flesh of the living, he could regain his former might, and then he could tame the raging wind and heal the child completely. The man was reluctant, but as he watched his son grow stronger by the day, playing in the village with the other children, a terrible resolve hardened in his heart. He began to lead the unsuspecting villagers to the well, hoping to restore the tiger to his former strength. As time passed, most naturally, the villagers found out what he had done. By the time the man returned to the village, he found his sons slain by their angry hands. The man was consumed by regret and drew the sword he had sealed away for years. He fell upon the villagers, and one by one he cut them down until the streets ran red with blood. Then, alone, he set out for the shifting sandstorm, lost in the ever-howling wind. A mad tiger. Yellow wind invades the land, brothers turn to strife, father's vengeance left unchained in the well of life. Roaring through the mountain pass, a heart that feigns to care, action always half complete, dreams and life laid bare. One day the brother of the tiger vanguard was practicing his roaring technique at the bottom of a well when he saw someone climbing down the vines. Seeing that the intruder had some courage, he refrained from attacking and instead inquired about his purpose. The man explained he was seeking a bodhisattva to cure his son's wind illness, but he failed, and now his son was on the brink of death. Hearing this, the tiger brother devised a plan. He attributed the elder brother's deeds to himself and convinced the man to bring him his son, claiming he could treat the boy. When they first met, the boy's face was pale, too weak to climb down into the well by himself. The boy was carried by his father by tying a hemp rope to lower him down safely into the well. Tiger Brother examined the boy and confirmed that his spirit had been disturbed by the sandy wind. Without stopping the wind and sand, no one could cure him. Tiger Brother remembered that his brother had given him a magical gourd. Drinking from it could strengthen one's vitality, and he thought it might keep the boy alive. After the boy drank the water Tiger Brother gave him, he indeed regained some energy and could speak. Despite his long illness, the boy was very polite. He thanked the Tiger Brother for his help, praising him endlessly. In the boy's admiring gaze, Tiger Brother found a long-lost sense of satisfaction. He instructed the father and son to come daily to take a sip from the gourd or the boy would relapse. After several visits, the boy's condition improved significantly. He could walk around and even play in the village, making many friends. Each time he came to drink from the gourd, he would call Tiger Brother Tiger God, and shared his new food, toys, and experiences. Despite his initial wariness of the father and son, Tiger Brother gave the boy his gourd when he observed that he was a man sincere and honest. He instructed the boy to keep the gourd close. Heeding his words, the boy's health improved even more. Yet abruptly the father and son stopped visiting. Tiger Brother waited for several days, thinking they may have run off with the gourd. Determined to find out what happened, he went to the village. Upon entering the village, he saw blood everywhere. The villagers had been slaughtered. At the village entrance there was a thin coffin inside the boy's body. He still wore the gourd that Tiger Brother had given him around his neck. Judging by the wounds, it seemed he had been beaten to death with sticks. Tiger Brother carried the coffin back to the bottom of the well. He decided to wait until he was strong enough. One day he would stop that cursed wind and sand. Until a monkey came by and murdered him. Oh, have we got a character as well? The Headless Monk. Sanzan, Sanzan, grief and rage untold, defeated and demeaned by my followers bold. Confused I saw kindness repaid with hate. The sands obscure the truth, the winds sealed my fate. In the days when the strange winds first howled through Windrest, a curious event unfolded. Children of the village were at play near the village's edge, when haunting chords from a sanzan wafted through the air. The young ears caught the song's pleasant notes. In a land of bloodshed, the chaos sting. Intrigued and never having heard such a song, the youngsters raced towards the musician. As they neared, they beheld a figure sitting on a boulder, headless. The children scattered in fright. All but young Chengda, who stumbled and fell. As he lay weeping and watching his friends flee, the headless monk ceased his strumming. He emerged from behind a rock and strummed no more. Invisible forces gently lifted Chengda, steadying him on his feet. No longer fearful, the boy observed that, apart from the missing head, this figure resembled the benevolent monks he'd seen in the hamlet. Seeing Chengda unafraid, the headless monk plucked another cord. A cooling breeze passed over the boy's bruised leg. Looking down, Chengda found his wound miraculously healed. Clapping in joy, he exclaimed, "Magic! Magic!" The monk strummed again, and Chengda's torn trousers restored themselves. With that, the monk returned to his eerie song. Yellow Wind Ridge, mighty old range, once buzzing with joy and glee, and vanished in a gust of wind and sand. When the villagers returned to save Chengda, they found him pointing at the sand, exclaiming, "It was an immortal!" The adults scoffed. "Nonsense! What sort of immortal lacks a head? You've seen a ghost, my boy." And last of all, Zoo Dog. No divine arts, no meditation's trance, with palm fan he nurtures his pills dance. A sincere heart the medicine he seeks, bored by human woes and worldly god techniques. At the eastern end of Qingzu Alley stood a modest Taoist temple, home to a solitary Taoist. This Taoist professed to have discovered the ancient formula for immortality pill from the sea, earning him a reputation as a miraculous healer. The Taoist pills were taken by the sick, showed no significant improvement, and when taken by the healthy had no noticeable effect. If anyone inquired about their efficacy, he would calmly explain, "There is no such thing as a wondrous cure-all pill that can bring the dead back to life. True health arises from harmony and smooth flow of one's essence, vigour and spirit." Consequently, people began to doubt the Taoist skills, leading to his temple being sparsely visited and few seeking his medical assistance. In the city, there was an old man named Mr. Chen, whose wealth rivaled that of nobility. Now in his 60s, he had fallen gravely ill, showing signs of being near the end of his life. His son sought out the Taoist and invited him to treat his ailing father. The Taoist had a yellow dog who he kept by his side at all times. This time, he brought it along to the Chen residence. The Taoist prepared many special pills for Mr. Chen. Although the household servants thought he was merely going through the motions, they dared not say much and watched from the sidelines. Unexpectedly, after taking the pills, Mr. Chen gradually began to eat and drink a little, and his breathing became smoother, showing signs of recovery. Yet, just when everything was getting better, one of the Taoist's pill-making sessions, his furnace exploded, killing him in the process. The household servants came to clean up the Taoist's temporary quarters, lamenting at the whims of fate. To their astonishment, they saw the Taoist's yellow dog, dressed in clothes, walking out the room. The dog was fanning himself with a tattered palm leaf fan and said, "I had planned to learn some mortal skills in the human world. Who would have thought that this great talent would bring such peril?" And with that, the dog snapped the fan and disappeared. Hey, we're up to date again. Let's go try and find another boss. So, we were gonna give a shot, if I can actually remember where I was heading. Where the fuck even am I? Did I come to the wrong one? Him was terribly lost. I think I have come to the wrong ridge. Oh, I think I might be able to still get to it. Am I out the other side of the arena? Yes, I am. That's actually closer. It was smart what Kim did. So, I think by interacting with this thing over here, I can summon another optional boss. I don't actually know what this one is, but we'll give it a try. So, here we go. Okay, that's scary. Come, my monkey army! To arms! Okay. He has a very large area of effect, this one. Try freezing him and get a few hits in. That was less hits than I had hoped. I don't think I want to be underneath him somehow. So I don't think I mentioned it before, but this is the boss we unlocked by finding those 6 Blood Eyes a couple of seconds ago. In case you're all wondering. Don't have any mana. Walked into that. And interestingly, we could have summoned this guy and then he would have fought the Stone Vanguard for us. Oh, where was the fun in that? Gotcha! Okay, Yaogwai King. Shigandan, I think he was called. Another one bites the dust. Okay, let's read his little story, should we? We got new crafting material. Should really check the shop at some point and see if we've unlocked any more recipes. Or if I can build my beetle hat yet. Not sure what I'm actually looking at there. Ah, it was the crafting material. Okay, let's read his journal entry while I'm on a roll. Yaogwai King. Shigandang. In the sea of bitterness, harsh winds bring the tide. Only those favored can reach the other side. The fragrance of rain soil spreads far and wide, yet dustless the realm is where the Buddhas reside. Years ago, upon Yellow Wind Ridge, several cliffstones drank deeply of the essence of sky and earth, basking in the energy of sun and moon. In time they awakened, transforming into sentient stone Gai. Amongst them, 2, though advanced cultivation, were bestowed with the title of mountain deities. One day, for reasons unknown, several Buddha heads emerged from the ground of the ridge. These heads, complete with eyes, ears, mouths, noses, and even flexible muscles, were profoundly bizarre. Upon seeing any living creature, they would scream loudly, and if approached, they would swallow that creature whole. One stone guy, finding these Buddha heads strange and dangerous, decided to eliminate them to protect the mountain's inhabitants. It rammed into one of the Buddha heads, crushing it to a pulp. However, the flesh adhered to the stone guy's body and soon grew into a new stone Buddha head. From that moment, the stone guy's temperament completely changed. It began to roam the mountains, searching for other Buddha heads, crushing them and allowing them to grow on its back. As the number of Buddha heads on its body increased, so did its size. It no longer took nourishment from the universe, but instead fed on the mountain's living creatures to cultivate. The other stone guys could not defeat it. A single punch from it would shatter them to pieces, destroying their souls. When the yellow-furred rat and his followers left the kingdom of flowing sands and passed through Yellow Wind Ridge, they encountered the mountain deities, leading several stone Gai to drive the infested stone Gai away. The yellow-furred rat seemed to understand the nature of these Buddha heads well. A strong sense of righteousness led him and his followers into battle. In a great victory, the yellow-furred rat not only destroyed the infested stone Gai, but also eradicated the flesh Buddha heads from the mountain. He extracted the essence from the Gai and divided it between 2 brave mountain deities. He also gouged the eyeballs from the Buddha heads and placed them in the valley as a seal. The mountain's inhabitants greatly admired the Yellow Wind Gai. Given that he could summon the wind, they named him the Yellow Wind Sage and revered him as their king, settling with him in Yellow Wind Ridge. You know, it's kind of nice. I'm glad we decided to read all the journal entries. Oh, and there's my next scander. That's good. I think there's one in every chapter that we need to find. We've got the first 2 now. But as I say, I'm glad we decided to read from the journal, just purely because it's filling in the actual plot. You know, it's good to know the relevance of all the bosses. And at least it's all, you know, if you're paying attention, slowly coming together. Right, so we have 3 more bosses in this area to do, I believe. One of which is the dragon, who I've been saving. We'll have to get to him shortly, though, I'm sure. Ooh, new weapon, let's have a look. The cloud pattern stone staff. Can we make it? Yeah, we can. Cool beans. Let's have a look, because there was also one. Oh no, it was the dragon staff. We didn't have the items for it yet. But we can make that one. So let's go. New stick! Yes, I would like the better weapon. I like they've got kind of paths like in Monster Hunter. It's interesting. So let's go. Can I make the beetle? Can't make the beetle hat yet. Don't think we've unlocked any new armors either. So that's as tough as we can be for now. So we rest. I'm thinking that maybe we should go and try and find that wine worm now. Just before we do anything else. So I believe it was in the Valley of Despair. It said it was near the first prince, who I think was the giant rat. I think second prince is the one was with the king in the big arena. First prince was the giant rat. So it said there's a shack near his arena. Let's go see if we can find it. I don't think I had that good a look around his arena, to be fair. I was kind of rushing through to get to the Tiger Temple. So his arena was down here, and we're looking for a wooden shack. Fuck! It's so dark in here. But I got my new stick! Okay, I couldn't figure out how to get up to you last time, so we'll let you live, fucker. Right, so the arena was around here. That's his arena. So where's his shack? I think the thing directly below me is the wall where we got the long scale. So let's see what happens if we just carry along up here. Oh, is that the wooden shack? Okay, yeah, there is something glowing in it. So let's try heading down. Let's try and figure out how we actually get into that shack. There's got to be a trick to it. Alright, looks like we have to go down first. So let's go down and round and see if we come up into it. I can hear something screaming. I am not interested in screaming. I want that worm. So that should be the thing. So if I take that back to Chen Monkey, I should be able to get a new thing now. Something's spitting at me. I think we're going to have to run our way through to the Tiger Temple though now. Chen Monkey should be able to use that wine worm to increase the amount that my gourd heals me, I believe. Now I've fallen into this pit, I'm kind of lost, but other than that, it's going great. Ah, that's how we get out. Just gotta get away from the annoying spitty things. Hello! Yeah, I should have guarded. Good guard. That was on me. They don't hit very hard. I want that. There we go. More licorice. I think this is where we fought the bat that gave me the bat soul. Through here. We're heading towards the Tiger Temple. Oh, bad guy. Hello. I remember to spend that spark. Oh, come on, Kim. There he is. And mushrooms. We're nearly at the Tiger Temple, I think. If I can actually remember which way through it is. Must have been off the other spoke, but it's not far from here. There it is. Right, there was a teleporter right outside that. So, we will go and get that upgrade for my gourd, but then there are two ways we can go. We can either continue down from the Great Door that we opened when we were doing the Rattle Drum quest, or we can go and see what's in the cellar, because I didn't continue through there either. They might both lead around to the same place, looking at the shape of the map, but it's worth a try. So, Blackwind Mountain, we want to go to Marsh of the White Mist. Or, of course, we could go and give the dragon a shot now. Choices. I leave it to you then again, dear listeners. Should we do a bit more exploring and see if we can find the other boss that's unaccounted for? Or should we go and have a stab at the Black Dragon? The Black Long, who, like the Red Long we fought last time, is another one of the secret dragon boss. So Red Long was a tough fight, but, you know, we've leveled, we've got a better stick. I I leave it on you guys to decide for me again? While I'm just upgrading my flask, I'll let you pontificate. Black Dragon Boss? Or continue exploring? See what they do.
这把好酒才配得上你这葫芦。
Restores 40% of my
下
health
回
now.
试试，
That's
一
not
起
bad.
猛喝几口。
Yeah, no one's come up with an option for me, so I'll have to go and investigate myself. Curse you all. It's easier when you tell me what to do. Right, anyway, back to the cellar. Let's look from there then. And just see what was round the corner. Hey, Zoodog. Have I picked up any more of the things you need to do this in the meantime? Let's have a look.
道祖慈悲，好汉福寿无量。
How many have I got? I've only picked up one. I'll save it for now. Oh. I can, however, smash his pots. Let's make sure we don't hit him. Just in case it's like souls and you can make an enemy of people. Anyway. So, let's see what's down the hill. Yellow Wind Formation. Well, this is intense. Okay, there's a shrine up there. Which probably means something terrible's about to happen. Oh, not a shrine, an ominous door. Where am I in terms of the map? Okay, it's drawn on. Is that the Valley of Despair? Okay, so I think these two paths do meet up. Let's just see what we got over here. Because there was that other path off the Valley of Despair I wanted to take a look at too. If the two meet, it makes life easier.
"分散逐风转，此已非常深。当年泾河龙王违抗天命，玉帝震怒，欲行连坐之罪，吓得那四毒龙神躲藏了起来。神仙又有何意？只要染了因果，不过都是盘中餐，池中物。江河怀起，四毒龙神，生死已定，你我皆然。当年泾河龙王违抗天命，玉帝震怒，欲行连坐之罪，吓得那四毒龙神躲藏了起来。神仙又有何意？只要染了因果，不过都是盘中餐，池中物。江河怀起，四毒龙神，生死已定，你我皆然。当年泾河龙王违抗天命，
Okay, yeah, we've
玉
heard
帝
his
震
whole
怒，
thing
欲
now.
行连坐之罪，吓得那四毒
Oh,
龙神
meditation
躲
spot.
藏了起来。 只要染了江河怀。
Okay. Go buy another self-advancement for that defensive one. There we go. Okay, that was curious. This is a dead end on this side. And I'll have to go via the other path, the Valley of Despair one. Let's just have a look down there first. Near the enormous fucking whirlwind, of course I'm gonna run into it. Okay, I've actually made a huge mistake. This is the final boss of the area. I'm gonna let him kill me because there are 2 more bosses I want to fight before him. So, take this as cowardice. This is not the way we want to come, but at least we know where the final boss is now. I don't want to end the chapter. I want to beat the last 2 bosses before we do. I don't want to risk missing anything. And I don't know if you can, how good the backtracking is in this game, if we can beat forgotten bosses. So, we'll come back for him. At least we know where he is. Let's go into the Valley of Despair and enter through that one then and see if we can find this other boss. I honestly don't know what boss we're missing, but we've missed one somewhere. I don't think he's one of the secret ones because they are the ones I looked up, which means he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Though that route down from the Valley of Despair feels like the obvious one that we haven't tried yet. And of course we know the other boss is the dragon, so if we beat this guy really fast, we'll go and have a stab at the dragon. Well, if we find and beat this guy, let's just correct that slightly. Okay, by process of elimination, this is the bit of the map we haven't discovered. So let's assume, where is that whirlwind in comparison with where we are? Can't even see it from here. So there was the route up here we didn't explore, and there was a bit more at the bottom I think we hadn't looked at as well. So there were these steps that I looked at before. Ooh, creepy door. Well, this is looking a bit more promising, isn't it? What we got here? I honestly do not know. It's not Brothers Arena from another angle, is it? I just have a horrible feeling it's Brothers Arena from another angle. If I jump down there, I'm going to get stuck, aren't I? You know, that looks so exciting for a second. Alright, maybe not this one. Let's just have a quick look round. Yeah, that's the flipping shack where I got my worm. We found a shortcut through. God damn it, that door looks so exciting too. Right. Next attempt. Down this hill. Oh, I forgot about you. Come on, then. Oh, we got him. Maybe went slightly overkill there. Right, we got a little bridge. Oh, fuck, don't fall. Over the bridge. What we got? What was that? Oh, more civets, I think. Oh, what are you? You are standing in front of one of the vines for the gourd. Okay, let's go. Well, we found the boss. Spellcasters! Almost got him though. I do not like that spell. Got him. Yeah, I thought there was a civet in the arena too. Got him as well. Okay, so that was the Gore-Eyed Taoist, I think it said. Awful name. Oh, and he poisoned me. Huh. I'm sure it'll wear off soon. Right, let's steal his stuff. So at least that was the missing boss. I'm faintly traumatic. I'm glad we found him so late. So yep, another vine, though we did note we need 2 more to upgrade the gourd again. Sorry, 1 more in addition to that one, I should say. Okay, there's a little civet guy wandering around over there. What else we got in his arena? Some mushrooms. Oh, it's a mushroom man, isn't it? Fuck you! I'm just beating a boss! What a wanker. Anyway, my little lights are telling me there's something over here. I am going to get him out of the way. Little lights, what were you pointing me at? I saw them a second ago. Which way did they go? I am really not sure. I thought I saw the little, like, cicada light, but I might have been imagining it then. So that's where I came over the bridge. So that must be the way to go. Oh yeah, there they are again. Thought I saw them. There's a soul to grab. Oh, it's at the other side of that stone gate we saw. So I've made a probably slightly better shortcut to the Yellow Wind King. But we still have a bit of time, so maybe I should go and try the dragon. I mean, I've been avoiding like the plague. that's Rock Clash platform. So there's also an area we haven't really looked at over there too. But let's use the tally and open that shortcut up. There we go, so that's the other side of that door I was on before, I think. So we could have just avoided the Gorad Taoist altogether, I guess. If we weren't being thorough. So let's just run towards Rock Clash platform and see if there's anything more of it. Well, that doesn't seem to be an answer. Right. So, let's go take a little look at the dragon. Who I'm sure is going to be terrible, but we're being thorough. So, he was near Rock Clash platform, I think. Rock Rust Flat is probably the closest. I'm sure, like the other dragon, we'll unlock a little checkpoint when we go through his waterfall anyway. And I did beat the annoyingly tough skeleton guy outside of it already. So he should stay dead. So here we are once again in my most used checkpoint, I think. Let's go.
吾有因，头悬是曹河；吾有因，四渎师管何故？吾有因，诸色往往何？吾有因，慈悲颠倒何故？吾有因，沙眼离避何故？
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was just listening to the ambience, you fucker! Well, there was some ambience there for a minute, I'm sure. Right, let's open the portal. So here we go, Long the Second. Well, he's different to his brother. I don't like the look of that. Right, I think summoning was a success. Oh, fuck. Okay, gotta be careful of that shockwave. That was traumatic. I think he's doable. Especially with a bit of brute force like we did there. As always, I think pop our cooldowns as fast as possible. But there we are. Right, where is he? Over there in the dust, I'm going to assume. Let's go. Yeah. the thing that killed me last time. I wonder if something like that will protect me. No. Alright, how... Maybe if I stand on top of that rock. There's got to be some way to avoid it. He started doing it a lot faster that time as well, annoyingly. Okay. Okay. Thunder one. Alright. Yep. Cause the thunder gauge. Shocked increases damage taken. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Do I have anything that protects against thunder? Shock quelling powder sounds promising. Let's figure out which one I've put it on. Shock quelling on the up. Okay. That's the thing I can't figure out. Oh, fuck. How the hell do I avoid it? It's gotta be... I'm wondering about those rocks in the arena, if we can stand on them, but I didn't have one in my line of sight there. A quick Reddit search has shown that we can actually jump over those things as well, so we'll try that too. It would help if I locked on, wouldn't it? Fuck! Yeah, that was artless. Get back up! Oh, you can jump over them. Okay, gotta get the timing right. Ah. The problem is if you get hit by one, it gets hard to jump. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's not going well. Could have done that better, couldn't I? Right. Will you stop doing that? That feels like an end of a combo. Right, back in. think that was the Thunder Blight on? Yeah. That was my stupid fault. I used the wrong ability at the start. Right. I was thinking with the amount he hits, this could be a job for Rock Guy as well. We might have finally found a use for Rock Guy. Might actually give it a try, actually. Though fire does do a lot of damage to him. I'm not sure if I actually have a thing I can use, though, to change my Guys. No, I don't. I'd have to go all the way out. Never mind. We stick with the current plan, then. Oh, you fucker. Ah! Why are you being such a dick? Oh, come on, monkey, jump! Please! The internet assures me that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm starting to wonder if dodge will be better. Right. I am still convinced that those big flat rocks will give me protection. I don't know why I feel. Yeah, you can get on them. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, and I jumped off it like this. Yes! Haha! They are the secret! You do you, boss. You do you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but hey! Yeah, okay. Don't get greedy, Kim. We have these conversations about greed, Kim. Hey, you smashed my rock! You motherfucker, I like that rock. Fuck, where are the other rocks? There's gotta be more. Fuck! Heal! Come on, monkey! Oh, fuck's sake! Ah! You utter wanker. Okay, let's just try and make sure he can't destroy my bloody rock this time. I love you, Rock. Never leave me. Oh, fuck! Really? Really? First move? Why is my... Ah, did he knock me out of it? Oh, dear God. Yeah, I'm fucked this fight. He knocked me out my favourite attack, you fucker! Maybe I shouldn't be doing that in his face. I think he just destroyed my favourite rock as well. No, he didn't. Rock's still there. No! Not my rock! And the other rock! Fuck it, we're done for. Yeah, we're fucked. He never stops using that attack once it starts, I don't think. Right, yep, there it went. Does thunder stop you from healing? I'm not entirely sure. He just doesn't seem to heal very easily when he's being stunned. You know, you fucker, we've still got time to give you a couple more tries. I don't like going to bed angry. Right, let's try again. Oh my god. Right. I know you're doable. Oh fuck, was that my rock again? Oh, you motherfucker. I can't see my rock from here. Can't. Unless I de-transform. Ah, there we are. Thank goodness. Right, there it was. Yep, that didn't go well, did it? No, don't go towards my rock. I want to keep my rock. Unfortunately, he's taken my rock from me. Oh fuck, here it comes again. Can I get up on that? No, I don't think I can. Oh no! Every blasted time! Right. I don't think I can change my spells from here, annoyingly. Because I want to try Azza, if I can. Might have to come out and back in again. Because I don't think there is a shrine, a real shrine in here. Ah, fuck. I am just going to go back. And I'm going to try Stone Guy, because I'm wondering if he can just, eat the damage from that spell. It means that we'll miss out on Fire Guy's attack, but right now it's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's go, let's go. Whee! So if I just run to the nearest shrine, grab that spell and come back again. I think that's my shrine over there. God, I hope it is. No, it's not. I've gone the wrong way. Where the fuck's my shrine? There's the stone blood ahead, so it must be around here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Why can't I see it? There it is. There it is. Come on. Right. Set spells. Spells. How do I do it? Self-advance. Set spells. As a dust. So that's the one I want to give it a go. Let's just rest at the shrine so I get my mana charges back. Just to make sure I can cast it. Yep, he's all ready. And up the stairs we go. Am I even going the right way? It's so hard to orientate now that waterfall's gone. I think that's it. Yeah, it is. And back in. Okay, let's try tanking him. Just gotta be careful not to waste that spell. Oh, it might have just knocked me out of that and destroyed my rock, I think. Heal. Work once. Fuck. I think I made him mad. Oh fuck, he's doing it again. Oh my god. I wasn't ready. Fuck, jump monkey, jump. Jump again. Oh thank god. That was so fucking lucky. Right. Get on with it, you motherfucker. Where's the shockwave? There. Right. Do not get greedy, Kim. This is a bad time. That's the big one. Yep. Oh, fuck. Get out of it. Oh, no! I was so fucking close! Ah! But Operation Tank through that big attack did work. On a more positive note. Right. My god, I hate him. Right. Right. Oh fuck, I used it too soon. Greed! Okay, yeah, I fucked that up this time. Yeah. Didn't mean to use him there, obviously. But anyway, I'm too used to popping that cooldown too fast. But we want to send out my little monkeys as fast as I can to cause carnage. I do like just going in and freezing him first off. Get freeze out the way while we can. Did my little monkeys come out? Yes, but you also broke my stone. That's annoying. Oh, couldn't see what he was doing there. And there I was trying to be clever. Okay, we can afford a couple more tries tonight. I hate ending on a disappointing note. I hope we just get him in the next couple of tries. We came closest that time we got Stone Guy to absorb his big thunder attack. Oi! I hate that attack. It's got such a range to it. Yeah, dodge straight into that one. That's the one. Don't get caught on the rocks, Tim. Fuck. Is that a rock? No. Where's my rock? There it is. Fuck it! Okay. Gotcha! Okay, that was Yagoi King Black Lung at long fucking last. Which meant we don't have to leave it off on a bad note. Got another long pearl. Let's see what's in his special box. The Thunderbone, to go with my Thunder Tail, I guess, in my crafting material. Oh, and a curio. Okay. Interesting statue. I like Redlong's arena better, though. I thought it was a bit more evocative. Let's just see what he's given me. So, it was... Where are you? Back scratcher, not that one. The pendant. Slightly reduces the cooldown of all spells. Handy if I didn't just spaffle my mana immediately anyway. So there's his Thunderbone. Let's read his journal entry too. Oh, we got a couple actually. Oh, I guess I didn't read Gorau Dias. Let's just get back to the checkpoint. Just so I know I'm nice and safe. And then we will read the last two entries and that'll be it for today. Because I'm starting to death grip my controller and my knuckles hurt now. So we only do have one boss left in this area as well. Which is that one I stumbled into by accident before, the Yellow Wind Sage. We'll save him for next time because I also want to just have a quick skim read through the IGM walkthrough just to make sure we haven't missed anything I can't get back. But I think we've been pretty thorough with this area, to be fair. I just want to make sure we're not like missing any of the vines to upgrade the gourd or anything like that. I know we're missing a few meditation points, but I can live with that. All that does is give you a skill point. It's nice, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Alright, anyway, I am sure the enemy that guards these stairs is alive again, so we'll just be a tad careful. Yeah, there he is. Hi! So, I always get the wrong one, it's the other rock it's behind. So, we want to go... Teleport. Oh, fuck, it's not letting me, he's too close! No! You motherfucker! I just beat the fucking dragon! I want to go back to the checkpoint! Thank you. Right. As I was saying, let's just rest. And teleport back to... I'm trying to remember where the fucker is. He is... The Windseal Gate, I think, was the one that was closest to the boss. And I'm going to put my fire spell back on while I'm thinking about it as well. Because otherwise I know I'll run into that fight and regret it later. So let's just have a look at the crafting as well. Ah, the Thunderbone. It was another item I need towards making that cool staff. Just need some iron sand. We're getting there with my really, really cool dragon staff. But anyway, let's go self-advance. Cultivate spirits, not that one. Set spells. I should maybe cultivate my spirit actually now I'm thinking about it. So we want Red Tide back. And we want to cultivate the one I actually use. Where is he? Wandering White. Let's give him a bit more cultivation. There we are. He's almost maxed out. I think I fed the frog all the ones he had as well. Yeah, I don't have any more tadpoles, so he's good. Right, anyway, so let's just read the last couple of stories, so we're with a clean slate next time. So, Yagai Chief, the Gore-eyed Taoist. A strange man with a lump on his back and staff of blood-red hue. He leaps and bounds with eerie might, 100 eyes glowing in the night. A strange visitor once came to the Temple of Yellow Flowers. He proclaimed himself trained in the mystical arts upon Mount Lingtai. Submit now and yield me to the thing, he told the master of the temple, and you will be spared. Beetle Commander was sent to subdue him, and the man was sealed in a cocoon sack in a cave. Yet days later, a lesser guy brought word to the master that the sack lay sundered and the captive had escaped. At this, the master gave nothing but a smile. Since his escape from the cocoon sack, a fleshy mass studded with many eyes had sprouted from the man's back. He paid no mind to this horrific sight and continued his wandering practice. He passed through a desolate mountain where bandits were rampant and the nearby villagers lived in squalor. Here he chose to settle and summoned rainfall. By his arts, the blasted peaks grew green with elms and willows, and the slopes cloaked themselves in pines and firs. After his efforts, the once barren mountains saw years of clement weather, and the people of the lowlands flourished in number. Yet the bandits cared nothing for an honest life. They saw the greenwood only as fresh plunder, and the growing number as ripe for the hunt. Then the man took on the guise of an enlightened monk and went amongst the bandits' hideouts to spread the wisdom of the Buddha. In the end, even the bandits forsook evil and came down the mountain to live in peace. Years passed, and when a day came when the man entered the village and raised his ritual staff at the entrance, from his crown poured a blood-red light. Every person it touched fell into a frenzy, tearing at each other, as if under the thrall of some evil force. In mere moments, the lowlands became a pit of slaughter, and the ground overflowed with the blood of the slain. On the man's back, the hump gaped wide with countless eyes unveiled. Slowly, they sucked the swill's blood and sundered spirits. In no time, the lump had swollen even larger until it could absorb no more. Only then did the eyes slowly close. The man came back to himself and removed the staff. He then set out for the next place to settle. Oh, that's just horrifying. And Blacklong. With iron whiskers and devouring lips, twin hammers held in fierce embrace. Lightning sparks, powerful force. In thunder's roar he holds his place. Long had the fisherman beside the River G spoken of a black long, dwelling far beneath the waters in the Nine Depth. Upon its neck rested a pearl of wisdom, said to grant great enlightenment to any who held it, a prize beyond worth in gold. Many had braved the depths to find this fabled gem, yet few had been fortunate enough to return. With bitter tears they told of the perils below, returning with nothing to show for their trials, and worse, of facing the wrath of the fearsome Long Prince. Armed with twin hammers that summoned forth the fury of thunder, the prince could smite those before him, leaving nothing but dust. Long ages passed, and still there were those who sought the pearl. Amongst the people it was whispered that where the River G burst its banks and the waters rose in wrathful flood, it was surely the doing of the Long Prince, his wrath roused by the trespass of those who sought his treasure. In hopes of appeasing him, they built a grand and splendid temple, where they offered worship and tribute to the Lord of the Watery Depth. Then came a day when the young man arrived, clad in midnight hue, with a necklace of moon-pale stones around his neck. He named himself a master thief with skills beyond compare. Although all cautioned against him against earning the Long Prince's wrath, he paid no heed. With a single swift dive, he set his course for the Long Palace. To his surprise, he found the palace strangely silent and empty, with no sign of the soldiers he had expected. A heavy sense of desolation hung in the air. Puzzled, he went to seek the treasury and saw a sturdy, tawny-skinned man sitting amid a pile of chests, his brow furrowed in worry. The sound of his approach, the man, who turned out to be the Long Prince, stirred, dug a string of pearls from his chest and tossed them on the ground. "A pearl of wisdom, you sick, is not mine to give," he said in a weary voice. "Take these if you must, and go." Surprised, the young man said, "The people on the shore spoke of your fierce temper, of how you strike men with your thunder or flood entire lands for the smallest slight." The Long Prince shook his head. "Flesh of mortals holds no savour for me. Think you that I am some petty yaoguai to wreak havoc on my own whim? No, I would not dare call forth the smallest of storms save at the bidding of those higher. Idle talk, all of it. My own size was condemned to the bite of steel for one trialing error. We Longs, though our hearts are true as any, are treated with such injustice." The young man said, "I have heard of the Long King's plight, a grievous injustice indeed. Is it for his sake that you find such reduced circumstances?" Seeing he was no mortal, the Long Prince said, "Precisely. I have no wish to meet my end upon the long-slaying terrace. I asked a fortune-teller, and he said if I hide well and kill some westbound monkey, I may yet atone for my misdeeds and restore my honour." The young man pondered. "Fortune-teller, you say? It was the words of a fortune-teller that led me to this place. There might be some strange design at work in that meeting of ours. Why not go with me to where I come from? It just so happens to be on the very road that leads to the west." The Long Prince was overjoyed, but the man added, "I ask no small price, however. All the treasures in your hoard, they must be mine." Since the day of the young men's arrival, fewer and fewer were those who sought to plumb the river's depth in search of the pearl. Later on, the tools of their quest were one by one set aside, and in time, tales of the Long Prince far below and the pearl of wisdoms he guarded were no longer spoken of. Okay, that's it. Oh, did I find another meditation spot? Oh, yes, I did, in the Yellow Grotto. So anyway, that is everything for today. So as always, thanks for bearing with me. Again, we made good progress today, and we should definitely get this chapter finished next time. So I'm Kim, or Adverse Camber 42. This is my main stream. It's live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT, where we'll be sticking with Black Myth Wukong to the bitter end. Though please do bear in mind, it's my birthday, and therefore there's unlikely to be a stream on Saturday, because I'm going out doing stuffs. But normal service will, of course, return from Monday. I've got nothing planned for the foreseeable future, so we should be back to our normal schedule then. I do sometimes play other games on the side, just as and when I have a couple of free hours. At the moment, it is Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut on PlayStation 5, though I believe we'll finish that next time, and I'll be moving on to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory on PlayStation 4. And also on a Sunday, though again, probably not this week, I am playing The Wolf Among Us on Steam. Please check them out if you're interested. If you follow the Adverse Camber 42 Blue Sky account, I'll always let you know when I'm going to pop on and play, in case you want to join me, see where I'm at, offer advice, all that jazz. I also have an Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel where old episodes are put up usually within a day of airing here. In case you want to catch up on the boss fights or plot of Black Myth Wukong so far, or any of the previous games I've played. My tastes are varied and there's a lot on there right now, which includes Psychonauts 1 and 2, Tales from the Borderlands, Night in the Woods, Bloodborne, Lies of P, House of Ashes, Ghosts of... Why did I say Ghosts of Tsushima? We haven't done that one on the channel. Anyway, Silent Hill F, Silent Hill 1 and 2, both versions, Disco Elysium, Dredge, Code Vein. Do check them out if you're interested. Also, one half of Things Are Getting Strange, a Twin Peaks Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes go up on a Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We're reviewing the series one episode at a time, and the next episode will be episode 2, not counting the pilot episode, which we've also done. We've also rewatched and reviewed all of the X-Files and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, so please check them out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, consider supporting our Patreon. Helps keep the lights on and gives you access to things you can't get anywhere else, which includes a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for the original PlayStation. Anyhow, that's it for tonight. Again, thanks for bearing with me. If I don't see you tomorrow for some more Slay the Princess, I will be back Monday, 8 PM GMT for the next part of Black Myth Wukong. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye now.